Welcome to Nigeria, a land where nature's grandeur meets vibrant culture, where ancient kingdoms whisper secrets of the past, and every corner tells a story waiting to be discovered. From cascading waterfalls hidden deep in lush forests, to rolling hills that touch the clouds, from bustling cities alive with music and color, to serene villages that seem untouched by time, Nigeria is a world of wonder, adventure, and unforgettable experiences. Today, we'll journey through this incredible country, uncovering the most amazing places you've never imagined. Prepare to be captivated by breathtaking landscapes, immersed in centuries of culture, and inspired by the warmth, creativity, and spirit of the Nigerian people. This is not just travel, it's an exploration of a nation that pulses with life, color, and endless possibilities. Let's embark on a journey to the wonders of Nigeria. Imagine a land where vibrant colors, rhythmic sounds, and centuries of history converge in a spectacle of life, energy, and culture. A place where dense rainforests whisper secrets of ancient civilizations, rivers carve paths through sprawling landscapes, and deserts stretch endlessly into the horizon. Welcome to Nigeria, a nation of contrasts, diversity, and breathtaking beauty. From the bustling streets of Lagos to serene waterfalls in Osun State, from ancient kingdoms to modern architectural marvels, Nigeria invites every traveler to embark on a journey that engages the senses, challenges perceptions, and leaves an unforgettable imprint on the soul. Nigeria is Africa's most populous country, home to over 200 million people, and its diversity is reflected in more than 500 ethnic groups and countless languages. This cultural richness is paired with geographical wonders: the dense forests of the south, the sprawling savannas of the north, the breathtaking hills and valleys of the west, and the sandy expanses of the northeast. Every region offers a unique story, a distinct rhythm of life, and landscapes that seem almost cinematic in scale and beauty. Nigeria is not just a destination, it is an experience, alive with contrasts and surprises that make it one of the most compelling places on earth. The heartbeat of Nigeria can be felt in its cities, where energy flows like an unstoppable river. Lagos, the commercial capital, is a city of motion, ambition, and innovation. Skyscrapers rise above crowded streets, bustling markets overflow with color and sound, and the Atlantic Ocean laps against golden beaches where locals and visitors gather to celebrate life. In Lagos, tradition meets modernity at every corner. Historic neighborhoods stand alongside cutting-edge architecture, and vibrant music pulses from clubs, markets, and streets, creating an atmosphere of perpetual motion and excitement. Travel inland to Abuja, Nigeria's meticulously planned capital, and you encounter a different facet of the nation. Here, wide boulevards, lush parks, and monumental structures like Aso Rock and the National Mosque illustrate the country's ambition and political significance. Abuja balances modern urban design with spiritual and cultural heritage, offering visitors panoramic views, serene landscapes, and insights into Nigeria's contemporary identity. But Nigeria is not just about cities. It is about nature, history, and adventure. The south is dotted with rivers, waterfalls, and rainforests that invite exploration and reflection. From the cascading beauty of Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls to the mystical Idanre Hills, the landscapes are diverse, awe-inspiring, and often untouched by modern development. Here, travelers can hike through trails that have existed for centuries, discover flora and fauna unique to the region, and witness natural spectacles that feel almost otherworldly. Nigeria's history is equally mesmerizing. Ancient kingdoms such as Benin in the south and Kano in the north showcase architectural marvels, art, and oral traditions that have shaped the nation's identity. Palaces, city walls, and bronze sculptures tell stories of power, artistry, and resilience. Visiting these sites is like stepping back in time, where every monument and artifact whispers tales of civilizations that thrived, adapted, and left an indelible mark on the land. Culture in Nigeria is not confined to monuments or landscapes. It is alive in its people, music, festivals, and cuisine. Rhythms of Afrobeat, highlife, and traditional drums fill the air, while festivals such as Argungu Fishing Festival, Osun Osogbo, and Ayo Festival showcase centuries of tradition through dance, music, and vibrant costumes. Nigerian cuisine, with its rich flavors and spices from jollof rice to pounded yam with egusi soup, offers a culinary journey that is as colorful and diverse as the country itself. Every traveler in Nigeria is invited to explore contrasts, urban versus rural, tradition versus modernity, desert versus rainforest, history versus innovation. This is a country where adventure meets culture, and every experience is amplified by the warmth, creativity, and resilience of its people. The journey through Nigeria is not merely sightseeing. It is immersion into a living, breathing mosaic of landscapes, traditions, and human spirit. As this documentary unfolds, you will witness Nigeria in its full glory. The towering skyscrapers, bustling markets, and electrifying nightlife of Lagos, the serene hills and sacred forests of Osun and Ondo states, the majestic rivers, wildlife reserves, and hidden waterfalls that feel like secrets kept by nature itself. You will explore ancient kingdoms, experience the vibrancy of festivals, and taste the flavors that make Nigerian cuisine celebrated worldwide. Nigeria is a land of endless wonder, where every street, hill, river, and festival tells a story, inviting travelers to explore, connect, and marvel. From the first heartbeat of bustling cities to the quiet whispers of nature's hidden corners, this journey promises to reveal the most amazing places in Nigeria, a country whose beauty, history, and culture will captivate your senses and leave you in awe. Step into Lagos, Nigeria's pulsating heart, where energy surges through every street, every market, and every corner of this sprawling metropolis. Imagine a city where towering skyscrapers kiss the clouds, while traditional markets overflow with colors, sounds, and scents that awaken every sense. Here, the rhythm of life never pauses. It moves with the waves of the Atlantic Ocean, the flow of traffic, and the relentless creativity of its people. Lagos is more than a city. It is an experience, a living canvas of ambition, culture, and vibrancy. Victoria Island, the commercial hub, embodies the modern face of Lagos. Sleek skyscrapers, corporate headquarters, and luxury hotels dominate the skyline, while streets below teem with vehicles, motorcycles, and pedestrians moving in a synchronized chaos that somehow feels alive and purposeful. The contrast between gleaming modern architecture and bustling streets is a visual metaphor for Lagos itself, a city that thrives on contrasts, blending the contemporary with the traditional in a way that is uniquely its own. No visit to Lagos is complete without witnessing Lagos Island, where history and commerce intersect. The island is home to the Central Business District, colonial-era buildings, and historic landmarks that tell stories of the city's past. Walking through its streets, you encounter traces of Portuguese and British influence interwoven with the vibrant pulse of Nigerian culture. Street vendors sell everything from fresh produce to handmade crafts, their voices creating a symphony of sound that mirrors the city's energy. Every alleyway and market corner feels alive with purpose, commerce, and human connection. Yet Lagos is not only about business and skyscrapers. It is a city of life and leisure. The beaches of Lekki, Elegushi, and Tarkwa Bay offer spaces where locals and visitors escape the urban rush. Waves crash against golden sands as surfers ride the tides, families gather for picnics, and friends dance to the infectious beats of Afrobeat music. Sunsets over the Atlantic here are nothing short of magical. painting the sky in fiery reds, oranges, and purples, reflecting off the water and shimmering across the city's skyline. For photographers, adventurers, and dreamers alike, Lagos's beaches provide both beauty and respite. Markets are the soul of Lagos. Balogun Market and Lekki Market showcase the city's creativity, commerce, and culture. Here, textiles in every imaginable color, intricate jewelry, and handcrafted goods reveal the artistic talent and entrepreneurial spirit of the city's people. The air is filled with a mix of aromas, spices, roasted peanuts, and freshly baked bread, while the rhythm of bargaining and conversation forms a constant backdrop. Exploring these markets is a sensory journey, immersing visitors in the essence of Lagosian life, where commerce is not just trade, but a performance of culture, interaction, and energy. Lagos is also a city of art and music, the birthplace of Afrobeat and home to thriving creative communities. Streets, galleries, and performance spaces pulse with rhythm, from traditional drumming to modern fusion music. Musicians, dancers, and artists transform public spaces into stages where every performance is a celebration of heritage, identity, and innovation. This artistic vibrancy is woven into the city's DNA, influencing everything from fashion and cuisine to festivals and street culture. Even within Lagos's immense energy, pockets of history and serenity exist. The Nike Art Gallery and National Museum Lagos offer glimpses into Nigeria's rich artistic and historical heritage, while historical sites like Freedom Park serve as reminders of the nation's resilience and journey through time. Here, visitors can reflect, explore, and gain a deeper understanding of the cultural layers that shape Lagos and Nigeria as a whole. Navigating Lagos is an adventure in itself. From the busy bridges and waterways connecting islands to the crowded streets where motorcycles weave through traffic, every journey reveals a city alive with movement and determination. Ferries glide across Lagos Lagoon, connecting neighborhoods and offering panoramic views of the skyline, while local boat operators navigate the waterways with skill passed down through generations. The city's energy is omnipresent, visible in the bustling ports, crowded bus stations, and even in quiet neighborhoods where children play and elders gather to share stories. Lagos is a city of contrasts and coexistence. Wealth and tradition, modernity and history, serenity and chaos all exist side by side. Yet in this blend lies the magic of the city. It is raw, alive, unpredictable, and endlessly captivating. Every street corner, every market, and every beachfront tells a story of resilience, creativity, and life in motion. As the sun sets over Victoria Island, the city transforms. Neon lights illuminate the streets, music pulses from open-air venues, and the energy of Lagos continues unabated. Nightlife thrives, offering everything from elegant rooftop lounges to local street performances, capturing the city's spirit in full motion. Lagos at night is a testament to the city's vibrancy, a place where life never sleeps, where ambition and culture intertwine, and where every visitor is invited to become part of its ongoing story. Lagos is more than a city. It is a gateway into Nigeria's soul, a place where history, culture, nature, and modernity converge to create an unforgettable experience. As we continue our journey, we leave the bustling streets behind to explore Abuja, Nigeria's serene yet dynamic capital, a city that showcases a different but equally compelling side of this incredible nation. Beyond the energetic pulse of Lagos lies a city designed with precision, vision, and ambition. Abuja, the heart of Nigeria's political and cultural identity. Imagine a city where wide boulevards stretch toward the horizon, where carefully planned neighborhoods blend with lush greenery, and where modern architecture rises harmoniously amid natural hills and valleys. Abuja is a testament to Nigeria's growth, its aspirations, and its balance between modernity and tradition, offering travelers an experience that is both serene and inspiring. At the center of Abuja's grandeur stands Aso Rock, a massive monolith that dominates the skyline. Rising nearly 400 meters above sea level, this iconic landmark is more than a natural wonder. It is a symbol of resilience, power, and history. From the top, the city unfolds in panoramic beauty: manicured streets, the glittering National Mosque, sprawling parks, and distant hills stretching toward the horizon. Aso Rock is a place where nature and urban planning coexist, inviting visitors to marvel at the scale of the city while reflecting on the natural forces that shaped it over millennia. Abuja's urban planning is unlike any other city in Nigeria. Unlike the chaotic energy of Lagos, here, the streets are wide, organized, and purposeful. The city is divided into districts, each with its own character, from bustling commercial zones to tranquil residential neighborhoods. Maitama and Wus showcase modernity at its finest, with high-rise buildings, luxury shopping centers, and cultural institutions coexisting seamlessly with local markets and green spaces. Walking or driving through these districts, one senses a deliberate rhythm, a flow designed for efficiency, comfort, and harmony. Culture is woven into the fabric of Abuja. The National Mosque and National Christian Center are architectural marvels, standing as monuments of faith, tolerance, and artistry. The National Mosque, with its golden domes and intricate designs, exudes serenity and spiritual grandeur, while the National Christian Center impresses with soaring spires, stained glass, and meticulous craftsmanship. Both sites welcome visitors to explore, reflect, and appreciate the architectural beauty that embodies the city's diverse religious and cultural identity. Nature plays a central role in Abuja's charm. Millennium Park, the largest public park in the city, offers sprawling lawns, tree-lined pathways, and tranquil ponds where families, joggers, and tourists find respite from urban life. The park is a haven for photographers, nature lovers, and anyone seeking a peaceful escape, providing a stark but welcome contrast to the bustling streets of Nigeria's commercial hubs. Walking through its shaded avenues, one experiences the harmony between human design and natural beauty that defines Abuja. History and tradition are never far away. The Aso Villa, home of the Nigerian president, sits as a symbol of national governance and historical significance. Nearby, the Zuma Rock, often called the Gateway to Abuja, stands as a sentinel over the city, its striking face-like features etched into the stone, forming one of Nigeria's most recognizable natural icons. These landmarks are not only visually striking, they are deeply symbolic, connecting the city's modern existence to the heritage, stories, and identity of the nation. Abuja is also a hub of arts, culture, and cuisine. Local restaurants offer a taste of Nigerian gastronomy, from spicy jollof rice to grilled suya skewers, while cafes and lounges provide spaces to experience modern Nigerian social life. Art galleries and cultural centers showcase traditional and contemporary Nigerian art, bridging the gap between heritage and innovation. Festivals, music, events, and exhibitions frequently transform public spaces into lively cultural arenas, reminding visitors that the city's serenity coexists with a vibrant, creative pulse. Travelers exploring Abuja discover contrasts that define the city: the calm of manicured parks versus the energy of cultural events, the precision of urban planning versus the spontaneity of local markets, the majesty of natural landmarks versus the elegance of modern architecture. These contrasts make Abuja a multi-dimensional city, offering perspectives that are both contemplative and exhilarating, immersive and awe-inspiring. At sunset, the city takes on a golden glow. Light reflects off the smooth facades of buildings, illuminates the winding roads, and casts long shadows across Millennium Park. The sky above Aso Rock and Zuma Rock turns crimson orange, and violet, creating a breathtaking panorama that captures the essence of Abuja's beauty. Nightfall transforms the city again, with illuminated landmarks, gentle streetlights, and vibrant nightlife adding layers of charm to this carefully planned capital. Abuja may lack the chaotic energy of Lagos, but its strength lies in balance. Between nature and urbanity, tradition and modernity, serenity and vibrancy, it is a city that invites reflection, exploration, and discovery, providing travelers with a glimpse of Nigeria's aspirations, beauty, and cultural heartbeat. From soaring rocks to sacred spaces, from bustling districts to tranquil parks, Abuja is a city that captures the imagination, offering experiences that linger long after one has left its streets. As we leave the organized boulevards and serene landscapes of Abuja behind, our journey takes us deeper into Nigeria's history and natural wonders. Next, we ascend the heights of Olumo Rock in Abeokuta, a place where history, legend, and breathtaking views converge to reveal the enduring spirit of Nigeria's people and landscapes. Imagine standing at the base of a colossal rock that has witnessed centuries of history, where the whispers of past kingdoms mingle with the wind and every stone tells a story. Welcome to Olumo Rock, one of Nigeria's most iconic landmarks, rising majestically above the city of Abeokuta. This natural fortress is not just a geological marvel, it is a symbol of resilience, protection, and the enduring spirit of the Yoruba people who once sought refuge here during wars and conflicts. Every step up the rock is a journey through history, culture, and breathtaking scenery that captures the essence of Nigeria's past and present. The climb to Olumo Rock begins at the bustling city of Abeokuta, whose name fittingly means under the rock. The city spreads around the base of this granite formation, blending the energy of urban life with the timeless presence of the rock above. Streets filled with colorful markets, artisans crafting traditional goods, and the aromas of local cuisine form the vibrant tapestry of daily life at the foot of the rock. Visitors are immediately immersed in a culture that is both contemporary and deeply rooted in history, where every alley, market, and street corner echoes with stories of generations. Ascending Olumo Rock is an adventure that combines physical effort with historical discovery. For those who prefer ease, a modern elevator takes you partway up, offering panoramic views of Abeokuta and the surrounding countryside. But for the adventurous, winding paths and carved stairways provide a closer connection to the rock itself, each step revealing textures, crevices, and natural formations shaped over millions of years. Along the way, guides share tales of warriors, kings, and ordinary citizens who relied on Olumo Rock for protection and survival, turning the climb into a journey through time as much as space. At the summit, the reward is nothing short of spectacular. The city of Abeokuta unfolds in every direction, a patchwork of rooftops, bustling streets, and lush greenery, with the Ogun River winding gracefully through the landscape. On clear days, the horizon stretches endlessly, blending earth, sky, and city into a breathtaking panorama. This vantage point is not only visually stunning, it is symbolic, offering a perspective that blends history, geography, and human achievement. Visitors can feel the weight of centuries and the vibrancy of present-day life simultaneously, an experience that is both humbling and exhilarating. Olumo Rock is also a spiritual and cultural site. Shrines and sacred spaces dot the rock, where locals perform rituals, prayers, and offerings. These sacred areas provide a glimpse into the beliefs and traditions of the Yoruba people, connecting visitors to a culture that has preserved its heritage despite the passage of time. Traditional chants, symbolic carvings, and ceremonial objects remind travelers that the rock is not just a tourist attraction, it is a living testament to faith, community, and resilience. The surrounding city of Abeokuta complements the experience of Olumo Rock, Adire workshops, where artisans create indigo-dyed textiles using centuries-old techniques, offer hands-on cultural immersion. Local markets overflow with handcrafted jewelry, pottery, and woodwork, reflecting the artistry and entrepreneurial spirit of the community. Street vendors serve traditional delicacies like masa, akara, and pounded yam, giving visitors a taste of the region's rich culinary heritage. Walking through Abeokuta, it becomes clear that the city itself is intertwined with the rock, its history, economy, and culture shaped by the presence of this monumental landmark. Festivals and cultural events often incorporate Olumo rock, transforming the site into a stage for celebration and storytelling. During certain traditional ceremonies, dancers in vibrant attire perform at the base. Drums echo across the rock, and the energy of the community fills the air. These moments connect the past with the present, offering visitors an immersive experience where history is alive and culture is performed, not just observed. Olumo Rock also serves as a reminder of Nigeria's resilience and unity. Throughout history, it provided refuge and strategic advantage during conflicts, symbolizing protection and community strength. Today, it continues to inspire visitors, offering lessons in perseverance, vision, and connection to heritage. Standing atop the rock, one can almost feel the footsteps of ancestors, their stories etched into every crevice and every ledge, merging seamlessly with the lives of those who inhabit the city below. As the sun sets over Abeokuta, casting warm hues across the rock and city, the experience takes on a magical quality. Shadows stretch across the landscape, the contours of Olumo Rock glow in golden light, and the city hums with life below. The combination of natural grandeur, cultural richness, and historical depth creates an unforgettable moment, a cinematic experience that stays with travelers long after they descend. Olumo Rock is more than a destination. It is a gateway into Nigeria's soul, where adventure, history, and culture converge. From its towering heights, visitors gain a profound perspective on human resilience, the beauty of the landscape, and the richness of Yoruba heritage. As we leave Abeokuta behind, our journey continues deeper into Nigeria's natural wonders, moving toward the cascading beauty of Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls, where nature's artistry will leave every traveler in awe. Hidden deep within the lush forests of Osun State lies a cascading marvel, a natural wonder that has captivated travelers and locals alike for generations. Welcome to Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls, also known as Olumo Waterfalls, a breathtaking staircase of waterfalls that plunges gracefully from rocky cliffs into pristine pools below. As you approach, the sound of rushing water grows louder, blending with the rustling of leaves, the songs of birds, and the whispers of wind through the trees. This is nature in its purest, most immersive form, a place where every sight, sound, and scent awakens the senses. Erin-Ijesha is not merely a single waterfall but a series of 7 distinct levels, each with its own character and charm. The first level welcomes visitors with gentle cascades and shallow pools perfect for wading and reflection. As you ascend, the falls grow in height and power, creating mist-laden air that cools the body and refreshes the spirit. By the time you reach the upper levels, you are surrounded by a spectacle of raw, natural beauty. Water crashes down into hidden crevices, rainbows shimmer in the spray, and the surrounding greenery creates a vibrant, almost magical backdrop. The climb through Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls is both an adventure and a meditation. Well-worn trails wind through the forest, offering glimpses of exotic flora and fauna unique to the region. Local guides often accompany travelers, sharing stories of the waterfall's history, the spiritual significance of the site, and the legends of ancient communities that revered these waters. Every step is an opportunity to connect not only with nature, but also with the rich cultural tapestry of Nigeria, where natural landmarks hold meaning that transcends mere beauty. At the top of the falls, a sense of accomplishment and serenity envelops visitors. Here, the landscape stretches into the distance, revealing rolling hills, dense forests, and distant villages that appear as if untouched by time. The view is cinematic in scale, offering a perspective on Nigeria's natural diversity that few other locations can provide. Photographers and nature enthusiasts alike find endless inspiration in the interplay of light, water, and foliage, capturing moments that seem almost surreal. The waterfalls are also a hub of local life and tradition. Residents of nearby communities use the waters for daily needs, and small shrines near the falls reflect the spiritual reverence held for the site. Rituals, offerings, and prayers are conducted here, emphasizing the deep connection between nature and culture in Nigeria. Visitors are invited to observe respectfully, gaining insight into how natural beauty and spiritual practice coexist seamlessly in this region. Adventure seekers find Erin-Ijesha particularly thrilling. Swimming in natural pools, climbing rocky ledges, and exploring hidden corners behind the waterfalls create an immersive experience that engages both body and mind. For those who love the challenge of trekking, the ascent through the 7 levels is physically rewarding, with each stage offering new perspectives and increasingly spectacular scenery. Along the way, the constant roar of water creates a soundtrack that is both exhilarating and meditative, a natural rhythm that syncs with the heartbeat of the forest. The surrounding environment enhances the allure of Erin-Ijesha. Towering trees provide shade and frame, each waterfall with a lush, green canopy, while colorful birds and butterflies flit across the scene, adding life and movement to the landscape. Seasonal variations bring additional beauty. During the rainy season, the waterfalls swell with force, creating dramatic cascades, while in the dry season, the streams form calm, reflective pools that invite relaxation and contemplation. No matter the time of year, the waterfalls are an unforgettable spectacle, drawing visitors into a timeless dance between earth, water, and sky. Local culture enriches the visit further. Nearby villages host small markets offering handcrafted souvenirs, traditional snacks, and fresh produce. Visitors can taste local delicacies like amala, udu soup, and pounded yam, grounding the adventure in a full sensory experience. Interacting with local residents adds a human dimension to the natural wonder, offering insights into daily life, folklore, and community traditions that have endured alongside the waterfalls for centuries. Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls is more than a destination. It is a journey into Nigeria's natural heart, a place where adventure, beauty, and culture converge. Every droplet of water, every sunbeam piercing the canopy, and every whisper of the forest speaks to the country's richness, resilience, and creativity. For travelers seeking to connect deeply with nature and experience one of Nigeria's most spectacular sights, Erin-Ijesha is an unparalleled gateway, a living testament to the breathtaking diversity and wonder that defines this incredible nation. As the sun begins to set, casting golden light across the cascading waters, the waterfalls transform into a scene of quiet magic. Mist rises in delicate veils, birds settle for the evening, and the landscape glows with a serene brilliance that stays with visitors long after they leave. Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls is not just a sight to behold. It is an experience to feel, a memory to carry, and a story of Nigeria's natural beauty waiting to be shared with the world. Rising dramatically from the rolling plains of southwestern Nigeria, Idanre Hills stand as a monumental testament to history, nature, and human resilience. Imagine a landscape where steep cliffs meet vast plateaus, where ancient settlements cling to rocky heights, and where the horizon stretches endlessly, revealing the breathtaking scale of Nigeria's topography. Idanre Hills is more than a destination. It is a journey through time, a natural fortress that has witnessed centuries of life, legend, and culture. The town of Idanre, nestled at the base of these majestic hills, serves as the gateway to this wonder. As you approach, the sheer enormity of the rock formations is awe-inspiring. Locals navigate the terrain with ease, and the city itself is intertwined with the hills, reflecting a symbiotic relationship between human settlement and natural geography. Streets wind through colorful houses, vibrant markets, and historical sites, each telling stories of communities that have thrived in the shadows of these giant rocks for generations. Climbing Idanre Hills is an adventure unlike any other. Visitors traverse ancient stairways carved into the stone, navigating steep paths that lead to the summit. Along the way, one passes old shrines, sacred groves, and remnants of historical settlements, offering glimpses into the spiritual and cultural life of the people who inhabited these heights. Each step carries the weight of history, as guides recount legends of kings, warriors, and ancestral spirits that have shaped the identity of Idanre for centuries. The climb is both physically challenging and mentally immersive, demanding focus while rewarding travelers with panoramic vistas that stretch across the Ondo State countryside. At the summit, the experience is nothing short of spectacular. From this vantage point, visitors can see undulating hills, lush vegetation, distant rivers, and scattered villages, forming a mosaic of natural beauty and human habitation. The air is fresh and crisp, carrying the scent of flora and earth, while the sound of wind rustling through grass and leaves adds a symphonic backdrop to the visual grandeur. It is a view that makes the effort of climbing entirely worthwhile, a perspective that combines natural wonder with historical resonance. Idanre Hills is also rich in mythology and culture. Ancient Owa's palace, once home to the traditional ruler, sits amidst the hills, reflecting centuries of governance, tradition, and artistry. Sacred sites, including shrines and ritual spaces, are interspersed throughout the landscape, offering insight into Yoruba spiritual practices. Festivals and rituals, often held on the hilltops or plateaus, celebrate seasonal changes, historical victories, and community unity. Witnessing these cultural expressions provides visitors with a deeper understanding of the profound connection between people and land in this region of Nigeria. Nature lovers are equally captivated by Idanre Hills. The plateaus and cliffs support unique flora and fauna, from endemic plant species to birds and small mammals adapted to this elevated terrain. Trails meander through rock formations, dense forests, and open plateaus, allowing explorers to immerse themselves fully in the ecology of the area. Photographers find endless opportunities to capture dramatic landscapes, shifting light, and the interplay of shadow and stone. Sunrise and sunset transform the hills into a visual spectacle, with golden hues highlighting textures, elevations, and natural contours, creating a scene that feels almost otherworldly. For adventurers, Idanre Hills offers challenges and rewards in equal measure. Navigating steep paths, exploring hidden caves, and climbing rocky outcrops require focus and energy, but each discovery, whether a centuries-old artifact, a secluded pool, or a panoramic lookout, feels like a personal triumph. Every corner holds the potential for awe, inviting visitors to engage with the landscape, respect its history, and marvel at its enduring grandeur. The town of Idanre itself complements the natural wonder. Local markets sell traditional crafts, textiles, and artworks, while residents offer culinary delights like amala, ogbono soup, and roasted corn. Engaging with the community allows travelers to experience the cultural heartbeat of the region, understanding how daily life, tradition, and reverence for the land coexist seamlessly. Idanre Hills is a living story of Nigeria's past and present. It reflects the ingenuity, resilience, and creativity of human settlement, while simultaneously showcasing the raw, untamed beauty of the natural world. Here, history is carved into stone, culture thrives on plateaus, and nature reigns supreme across vast vistas. Every visitor emerges not only with breathtaking memories, but also with a profound appreciation for how human life and the environment can coexist in harmony. As the sun sets over the Idanre Hills, painting the rocky peaks in shades of amber, crimson, and violet, the landscape transforms into a serene spectacle. Shadows stretch across the plateaus, birds settle for the evening, and the hills exude a quiet majesty that lingers long after the climb is complete. Idanre Hills is not merely a sight to behold, it is a journey to feel, a narrative to experience, and a living testament to the enduring wonders of Nigeria. Venture into the heart of Nigeria's untamed wilderness, where nature reigns supreme and every step brings you closer to the raw beauty of the country's diverse ecosystems. Welcome to Olumo National Park and Nigeria's other pristine wildlife reserves, where lush forests, sprawling savannas, and winding rivers create a sanctuary for countless species. Here, adventure meets conservation, and every visitor has the chance to witness a side of Nigeria that is both wild and profoundly beautiful. Olumo National Park, located in southwestern Nigeria, is a haven for wildlife enthusiasts, ecologists, and travelers seeking immersion in nature. As you step into the park, the sounds of the forest envelope you, the calls of exotic birds, the rustling of small mammals through underbrush, and the gentle murmur of rivers and waterfalls. Trails wind through dense foliage, revealing a landscape that has remained largely untouched, where every corner is an opportunity for discovery and awe. The park is home to a variety of fauna, from monkeys swinging through the canopy to elusive antelopes grazing in open glades. Birdwatchers are rewarded with vibrant species, including hornbills, kingfishers, and colorful parrots, while more adventurous visitors may catch glimpses of larger mammals like forest buffaloes. Guided safaris and walking tours provide intimate encounters with these creatures, emphasizing not only observation, but also education and respect for the natural world. Each sighting tells a story of adaptation, survival, and the intricate balance that sustains life in Nigeria's forests. Flora in Olumo National Park is equally captivating. Towering trees, rare orchids, and medicinal plants thrive in the fertile soil, offering a kaleidoscope of colors, textures, and scents. The dense forest provides shelter for wildlife, regulates the local climate, and creates a serene environment where visitors can reconnect with the rhythm of nature. Seasonal changes bring unique transformations. During the rainy season, waterfalls swell and streams surge, while in the dry season, trails reveal hidden rock formations and vibrant flora that might otherwise remain concealed. Photographers, painters, and nature enthusiasts find endless inspiration here, as every trail offers a living, breathing canvas of colors, shapes, and life. The rivers and wetlands within the park are lifelines for both wildlife and visitors. Canoe rides along these waterways provide a serene perspective, allowing travelers to observe aquatic birds, monitor lizards, and fish in their natural habitats. The gentle ripple of water against the hull, the call of distant animals, and the filtered sunlight through the trees create a sensory experience that feels timeless and immersive. Waterfalls, small pools, and hidden streams add moments of tranquility, inviting reflection, meditation, and a deep connection with the environment. Conservation is central to the park's mission. Efforts to protect endangered species, maintain natural habitats, and educate visitors about ecological stewardship ensure that Olumo National Park remains a sanctuary for generations to come. Rangers and guides share stories of challenges and triumphs, emphasizing the delicate balance between human activity and wildlife preservation. Every visitor becomes a part of this story, learning to appreciate the intricate web of life that sustains Nigeria's natural wonders. Beyond Olumo, Nigeria's wildlife reserves offer equally compelling experiences. Gashaka-Gumti National Park, the country's largest, is a vast expanse of mountains, forests, and rivers that supports elephants, hippos, leopards, and countless bird species. Kainji Lake National Park combines aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems, providing a unique habitat for crocodiles, antelopes, and migratory birds. Each park offers distinct adventures, from guided treks and boat rides to camping under starlit skies, allowing travelers to witness the full diversity of Nigeria's natural beauty. The human connection to these lands is profound. Local communities often live in proximity to reserves, blending sustainable practices with traditional knowledge to protect wildlife and maintain cultural heritage. Visitors can engage with these communities, learning about herbal medicine, traditional hunting methods, and folklore that celebrates the natural world. This blend of ecology and culture makes every visit not just a sightseeing trip, but an immersive experience that connects the human story with the landscapes and creatures that define it. Sunsets within the park are unforgettable. As golden light filters through the canopy, shadows stretch across the forest floor, and the calls of nocturnal animals begin to stir, the park transforms into a realm of tranquility and wonder. The stillness of the evening contrasts with the vibrant activity of the day, creating a cinematic moment that resonates with travelers long after they leave. Olumo National Park and Nigeria's wildlife reserves are more than destinations. They are gateways to understanding the richness, diversity, and resilience of the natural world. They reveal a Nigeria that is alive, dynamic, and breathtakingly beautiful, where every encounter with flora or fauna tells a story of survival, adaptation, and wonder. For travelers seeking adventure, inspiration, and connection with nature, these parks offer an unparalleled journey into the wild heart of Nigeria. As dawn breaks over the treetops and rivers glisten with morning light, our journey continues to southeastern Nigeria, where the cultural vibrancy and natural beauty of Calabar and the cross-river landscapes await, promising new adventures, festivals, and unforgettable experiences. Journey to southeastern Nigeria, where history, culture, and nature converge in a landscape of vibrant colors, winding rivers, and lush greenery. Welcome to Calabar, a city often called the Pleasure City of Nigeria, where colonial architecture blends seamlessly with modern development, and the surrounding cross-river landscapes reveal some of the country's most stunning natural beauty. Imagine walking along cobblestone streets lined with heritage buildings, listening to the gentle flow of the river, and feeling the rhythm of a culture that has thrived for centuries. Calabar is more than a city. It is a living story, a portal into Nigeria's rich past and dynamic present. Calabar's history is deeply intertwined with the transatlantic trade, colonial influence, and the resilience of its people. The Slave History Museum offers a sobering and powerful insight into this past, preserving the memories of those who endured unimaginable hardships while showcasing the strength and spirit of local communities. Walking through the museum, visitors are reminded of the importance of remembering history, learning from it, and celebrating the survival and achievements of generations that came before. The colonial-era architecture that still adorns parts of the city speaks of a bygone era, with restored buildings, churches, and administrative offices standing as elegant testaments to history. Nature defines much of Calabar's allure. The Cross River region is renowned for its biodiversity, lush rainforests, and pristine waterways. Exploring this area, travelers encounter rivers that wind like silver ribbons through dense forests, waterfalls hidden within thick foliage, and hills that rise dramatically above the plains. Boat tours along the Cross River offer a unique perspective on the region, allowing visitors to glide past mangroves, spot exotic birds, and hear the stories of local communities who have lived in harmony with these waters for generations. Every bend of the river reveals new scenery, from vibrant bird life to glimpses of traditional fishing villages, making the journey both visually stunning and culturally enriching. Adventure seekers find thrills in the region's natural landscapes. The Obudu Mountain Resort, perched high on the Cameroon highlands, is a perfect example. Its rolling hills, cable cars, and panoramic views provide an exhilarating escape from city life. Hiking trails wind through the misty mountains, revealing rare flora, cascading streams, and wildlife that adds both charm and mystery. At sunrise, the mountains glow in golden light, mist rolling through valleys to create a scene that feels almost otherworldly. Whether trekking through the hills or simply soaking in the views, Obudu Mountain Resort offers a chance to connect deeply with Nigeria's natural beauty. Calabar is also a cultural hub, celebrated for its festivals, art, and music. The Calabar Carnival, Africa's biggest street party, transforms the city every December into a vibrant celebration of dance, color, and energy. Parades, costumes, and performances fill the streets, drawing visitors from across the globe. This festival is more than entertainment. It is a celebration of heritage, creativity, and communal spirit. Traditional music, drums, and dances complement the festivities, offering an immersive experience that captures the soul of southeastern Nigeria. Culinary exploration is another highlight of visiting Calabar. The city is renowned for its spicy and flavorful cuisine, reflecting the fusion of local ingredients, coastal influences, and centuries-old recipes. Visitors can savor dishes such as afang soup, edikaikong, and peppered seafood, each bite offering a taste of the region's history and diversity. Street food stalls, riverside restaurants, and local markets create a sensory feast where aromas, textures, and flavors add depth to the visual and cultural experience of the city. The people of Calabar add warmth and authenticity to every visit, welcoming and proud of their heritage. Locals share stories, guide travelers through neighborhoods, and invite visitors to participate in daily life, from fishing along the river to crafting traditional arts. These interactions deepen the travel experience, transforming a visit from sightseeing into a meaningful connection with culture, history, and community. Cross-river landscapes beyond the city extend the adventure. Dense forests shelter rare species. Hidden waterfalls offer moments of serenity, and trails lead to panoramic views that stretch for miles. For photographers, nature enthusiasts, and adventurers, the combination of biodiversity, dramatic terrain, and cultural richness provides endless opportunities to explore, document, and experience Nigeria's southeastern wonders. As the sun sets over the Cross River, casting shimmering reflections across the water and bathing the surrounding hills in a golden glow, Calabar reveals its dual essence. A city alive with history, culture, and celebration, yet also a gateway to nature's tranquility and majesty. It is a place where past and present coexist, where human creativity harmonizes with natural beauty, and where every visitor leaves with memories that resonate long after departure. From the cultural vibrancy of Calabar and the lush landscapes of Cross River, our journey continues to explore Nigeria's ancient kingdoms, where history, art, and architecture tell stories of power, resilience, and extraordinary heritage waiting to be discovered. Step into a world where history whispers through ancient walls, where palaces stand as monuments to centuries of power, and where art and culture reveal the legacy of civilizations that shape Nigeria's identity. Welcome to the ancient kingdoms of Nigeria, regions where human creativity, governance, and tradition converge in a tapestry of heritage that captivates every traveler. From the Benin Kingdom in the south to Kano in the north, these sites offer a journey through time, inviting visitors to witness the grandeur, complexity, and enduring influence of Nigeria's past. The Benin Kingdom, located in modern-day Edo State, is a marvel of history and artistry. Known for its sophisticated governance, rich culture, and extraordinary bronze artworks. Benin City was once a center of power and innovation in West Africa. Walking through the city, one is struck by the presence of the Oba's Palace, a sprawling complex of grandeur, tradition, and authority. The palace is more than a royal residence. It is a living museum where rituals, ceremonies, and governance have been preserved for centuries. Visitors are often awed by the intricate carvings, royal insignias, and bronze plaques that depict historical events, mythologies, and the daily life of the kingdom's people. Benin's artistry extends beyond the palace walls. The Benin Bronzes, a collection of intricate sculptures, plaques, and ceremonial objects, showcase the kingdom's advanced metallurgy, artistic vision, and cultural sophistication. These works of art are celebrated globally for their detail, symbolism, and historical significance. Exploring Benin's streets, markets, and workshops, travelers can witness artisans continuing centuries-old traditions, crafting bronze works, wood carvings, and ceremonial masks that maintain a living connection to the kingdom's heritage. Journey north to Kano, one of Nigeria's oldest cities, and you encounter a different yet equally captivating history. Kano was a powerful city-state, a hub of trade, education, and culture, connected historically to the trans-Saharan trade routes. The Kano city walls, massive structures that once protected the city from invasions, remain a striking reminder of the ingenuity and foresight of past generations. These walls, along with the Emir's palace, showcase architectural excellence, strategic planning, and the political sophistication of the Hausa kingdoms. Visitors walking through Kano feel the weight of centuries, experiencing firsthand the scale and purpose of these enduring constructions. Kano is also a center of craftsmanship and trade. The Kurmi market, one of West Africa's oldest markets, is a living testament to the city's vibrant commercial history. Traders sell textiles, pottery, leather goods, and metalwork, preserving traditions passed down through generations. The market is alive with negotiation, color, and sound, a sensory experience that mirrors the city's historical role as a crossroads of culture, commerce, and community. Local artisans continue to practice skills perfected over centuries, from dyeing fabrics to crafting intricate leatherwork, keeping the cultural heritage alive for modern visitors. Other ancient kingdoms, like Oyo and Ijebu, further enrich Nigeria's historical landscape. The Oyo Empire, once a dominant force in southwestern Nigeria, is remembered through palaces, shrines, and sacred groves that offer glimpses into Yoruba governance, spirituality, and art. Ijebu Ode preserves ceremonial traditions, festivals, and royal courts that continue to play a central role in community life. Visiting these kingdoms allows travelers to witness how history and tradition are not frozen in time but actively shape the lives, identities, and cultural expressions of the people today. Nigeria's ancient kingdoms are also alive through festivals and ceremonies that recreate historical events, celebrate leadership, and honor ancestral spirits. In Benin, the Igwe festival marks the new year and celebrates the Oba's authority, while Kano hosts cultural performances reflecting the Hausa heritage. These events are immersive spectacles of music, dance, ritual, and pageantry, offering visitors the opportunity to experience history as a living, breathing celebration rather than a static story. Cultural heritage in Nigeria extends beyond architecture and festivals. Traditional music, storytelling, and cuisine all reflect centuries of exchange, adaptation, and creativity. Travelers can taste dishes like ofe nsala in the south, tuwo shinkafa in the north, or sample local beverages and delicacies that are inseparable from the historical and geographical context of each kingdom. Every encounter with food, art, or performance offers insight into the daily lives, beliefs, and ingenuity of Nigeria's ancestors. As the sun sets over palaces, city walls, and sacred groves, the kingdoms of Nigeria reveal their full majesty. Shadows stretch across carved doorways, the glow of lanterns illuminates market alleys, and the sound of distant drums echoes through ancient streets. These kingdoms are living museums where history, art, culture, and daily life coexist in harmony, leaving every visitor with a profound understanding of Nigeria's depth and richness. Exploring these kingdoms is more than sightseeing. It is a journey into the soul of Nigeria, from the bronzes of Benin to the fortified walls of Kano, from royal palaces to sacred groves. These sites offer travelers an unparalleled experience of heritage, creativity, and resilience. They remind us that the past is never truly gone. It lives in art, architecture, tradition, and the very fabric of communities that continue to honor their history while embracing the future. As the night falls over Nigeria's ancient kingdoms, our journey moves toward the vibrant heart of contemporary life. Festivals, cuisine, and the modern vibrancy that define the nation today. In the next chapter, we celebrate the sensory explosion of culture, music, and flavor that leaves every traveler captivated by Nigeria's present-day spirit. Nigeria is a land of contrasts, where centuries of history meet the energy of modern life, where tradition dances alongside innovation, and where every festival, street, and kitchen tells a story of cultural brilliance. Imagine walking through a city alive with music, color, and aroma, where the rhythm of drums and laughter fills the air, and every corner offers a new surprise. This is Nigeria. Today, a nation that celebrates its past, embraces its present, and inspires visitors with its vibrancy. Our journey begins with the festivals of Nigeria, events that are as diverse as the people themselves. From the Calabar Carnival in the southeast, known as Africa's biggest street party, to the Osun Osogbo Sacred Grove Festival in the southwest, where devotees honor the goddess of fertility, Nigeria's festivals are immersive experiences that engage every sense. Streets overflow with performers in elaborate costumes. Dancers move to traditional and modern rhythms, and the air buzzes with excitement, anticipation, and communal joy. These celebrations are more than entertainment. They are living expressions of heritage, unity, and cultural pride. The Argungu Fishing Festival in the Northwest provides a different but equally captivating experience. Held in Kebbi State, this annual event combines competition, ritual, and spectacle, drawing thousands of participants and spectators. Fishermen demonstrate skill, agility, and courage as they navigate the waters in traditional canoes, while local music, food, and crafts create a vibrant atmosphere. The festival is a reflection of the people's connection to nature, tradition, and community, a cultural heartbeat that resonates far beyond the event itself. Food is another window into Nigeria's soul, offering both history and innovation on every plate. Nigerian cuisine is a symphony of flavors, textures, and colors, reflecting the country's diversity and creativity. In the southwest, dishes like jollof rice, amala, and egusi soup showcase the richness of Yoruba culinary tradition. In the southeast, visitors savor afang soup, edikaikong, and bitterleaf soup, reflecting Igbo heritage and the bounty of fertile lands. In the north, tuwo shinkafa, miyan kuka, and suya reflect Hausa traditions and the region's adaptation to arid landscapes. Street vendors, local markets, and modern restaurants all offer tastes that are bold, complex, and unforgettable. Music and dance bring the nation to life. Nigeria is the birthplace of Afrobeat, a genre popularized by legends like Fela Kuti, and contemporary artists continue to innovate, blending traditional rhythms with global sounds. Streets, clubs, and festivals are alive with the pulsating energy of drums, guitars, and voices. Traditional dances, often performed during ceremonies and cultural events, tell stories through movement, rhythm, and costume, preserving narratives that have been passed down for generations. For travelers, every encounter with Nigerian music is an invitation to move, celebrate, and connect with the nation's vibrant spirit. Cities like Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt showcase Nigeria's modern vibrancy. Skyscrapers rise alongside bustling markets, art galleries display contemporary works next to traditional crafts, and nightlife pulses with energy from local beats and international influences. Lagos, in particular, embodies the fusion of commerce, creativity, and culture, offering visitors a sense of scale, ambition, and unrelenting energy. Meanwhile, quieter towns like Abeokuta and Calabar provide serene escapes where history and nature create contemplative, picturesque experiences. Nigeria's people are the heart of its vibrancy. Warm, resilient, and proud of their heritage, they invite travelers into their communities, share their stories, and provide insight into daily life that goes far beyond what guidebooks can capture. Whether helping visitors navigate a market, demonstrating culinary techniques, or teaching traditional dances, locals embody the hospitality and creativity that define the nation. Every interaction reinforces the sense that Nigeria is a living, breathing mosaic of cultures, languages, and histories all coexisting in dynamic harmony. Natural beauty continues to complement the cultural vibrancy. From the rolling hills of Idanre to the cascading Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls, from lush cross-river forests to pristine beaches along the Atlantic, Nigeria's landscapes are as diverse as its people. These sites offer not only breathtaking scenery, but also opportunities for adventure, relaxation, and reflection. Hiking trails, river excursions, wildlife safaris, and scenic viewpoints allow travelers to engage deeply with the environment, forging connections with the land that are as profound as those with the culture. As the sun sets across bustling cities, serene rivers, and rolling hills, Nigeria transforms into a tapestry of lights, sounds, and movement. Neon signs illuminate streets, fires glow in market stalls, music drifts from homes and venues, and the nation's energy pulses into the night. It is a reminder that Nigeria is alive at every hour, offering endless opportunities for exploration, discovery, and immersion. From festivals and cuisine to music, nature, and urban energy, Nigeria invites every visitor to experience its richness, diversity, and spirit. It is a land of wonder, where history and modernity meet, where culture thrives, and where every journey leaves an indelible impression on the heart and mind. As night deepens over Nigeria, a new dimension of the country's vibrancy comes alive. The cities pulse with energy, but beyond urban lights lie hidden gems waiting to be discovered. From tranquil villages to serene landscapes, from coastal beaches to remote forests, Nigeria's wonders extend far beyond what meets the eye. Traveling deeper, one realizes that every corner of this vast nation holds stories, experiences, and sights that leave lasting impressions on those who seek them. One such hidden gem is Obudu Mountain Resort, a highland paradise that combines natural beauty, adventure, and relaxation. Perched on the Cameroon highlands, the resort is enveloped by rolling hills, misty valleys, and vibrant flora that create an almost ethereal atmosphere. Visitors ascend via cable cars, walking trails, or rugged paths, each offering unique perspectives of the landscape. At the summit, panoramic views stretch endlessly, revealing forests, streams, and distant villages bathed in soft, golden light. The resort is more than a scenic destination. It is a retreat into tranquility, where nature's artistry meets human innovation in perfect harmony. The Niger Delta region offers yet another dimension of Nigeria's richness. Rivers, creeks, and wetlands weave a labyrinth of water routes that are home to diverse ecosystems and vibrant communities. Canoe trips and river tours allow travelers to witness daily life along the waterways, with fishermen casting nets, birds gliding above, and mangroves swaying in the breeze. The Delta is a sanctuary for both biodiversity and cultural heritage, where local traditions, folklore, and livelihoods are intimately tied to the land and water. Visitors experience not only stunning scenery, but also the resilience and ingenuity of the people who call this watery world home. Coastal wonders add yet another layer to Nigeria's appeal. Lekki Beach and Tarkwa Bay in Lagos, along with pristine shores in the east, provide opportunities for sun, surf, and serenity. Palm-lined beaches, warm sand, and the rhythmic crash of waves create moments of relaxation, reflection, and natural connection. For photographers and adventurers alike, these coastal areas provide dramatic contrasts. The bustling life of Lagos is a short distance away, yet the beaches remain serene escapes, offering both beauty and rejuvenation. Nigeria's modern culture is equally captivating. Cities like Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt are centers of innovation, creativity, and entertainment. Art galleries, theaters, and live music venues showcase a fusion of traditional and contemporary expression, while fashion, film, and music industries reflect Nigeria's growing global influence. The fusion of heritage and modernity is evident in urban architecture, public art, and cultural events, creating a dynamic landscape where history informs creativity and imagination fuels progress. Food remains a central theme in experiencing Nigeria. Beyond traditional dishes, modern culinary ventures reinterpret classic recipes, blending global flavors with local ingredients. Street food thrives alongside fine dining, creating a spectrum of tastes, textures, and experiences. From peppered fish along the coast to spicy stews in city centers, the nation's gastronomy is a celebration of diversity and innovation. For travelers, every meal becomes an exploration, a window into regional culture, and a sensory journey that complements the visual and auditory experiences of the land. Festivals continue to highlight Nigeria's cultural vibrancy. Beyond the grand celebrations like the Calabar Carnival, countless local festivals occur throughout the year. In villages, towns, and city districts, people gather to honor ancestors, celebrate harvests, or perform ritual dances. These intimate experiences allow visitors to engage with culture in ways that are personal, immersive, and unforgettable. The rhythms of drums, chants, and songs echo across landscapes, bridging past and present, connecting communities, and inviting outsiders to participate in a living tradition. The interplay between nature and culture in Nigeria is profound. Ancient forests, waterfalls, mountains, and rivers are intertwined with human creativity, rituals, and history. Travelers find themselves moving seamlessly from natural wonder to cultural immersion, hiking through misty trails, exploring sacred groves, visiting historic palaces, or joining vibrant street celebrations. This duality makes Nigeria unique, a place where every journey offers multiple layers of discovery, engagement, and inspiration. Even in remote regions, hospitality defines the Nigerian experience. Communities welcome visitors with warmth, storytelling, and generosity, sharing knowledge, traditions, and experiences. Whether joining a local ceremony, learning a traditional craft, or tasting homemade delicacies, travelers are invited to connect, understand, and appreciate the depth of human life embedded in Nigeria's landscapes. This engagement transforms sightseeing into a transformative journey where every interaction deepens appreciation and enriches memory. As dawn approaches after a night filled with music, stories, and reflections, Nigeria reveals itself as a land of endless wonder. From misty mountains to cascading waterfalls, from vibrant cities to quiet villages, from historic kingdoms to modern innovations, the nation is a symphony of experiences waiting to be explored. Every journey into Nigeria's heart leaves a lasting impression, a memory of colors, sounds, tastes, and emotions that are as vivid as they are enduring. As our journey through Nigeria reaches its crescendo, the full spectrum of this nation's beauty, culture, and vibrancy comes into view. Imagine standing on a cliff, overlooking rolling hills, golden rivers, and dense forests, with the sounds of bustling cities, drums, and laughter carried by the wind. Nigeria is a land of contrasts and harmony, where ancient traditions meet modern innovation, where urban energy coexists with tranquil nature, and where every moment is a story waiting to be told. The final chapter of this adventure is a celebration of Nigeria's modern vibrancy, blending the breathtaking landscapes, historical richness, and cultural depth we have explored into a cohesive, unforgettable experience. Cities like Lagos and Abuja exemplify the nation's dynamism. Lagos, a sprawling metropolis on the Atlantic coast, pulses with energy day and night. Markets overflow with life. Street vendors offer bold flavors, music spills from every corner, and creativity thrives in fashion, art, and performance. Abuja, Nigeria's capital, offers a contrasting calm with elegant architecture, pristine parks, and monumental government buildings, reflecting the nation's vision and ambition. Together, these cities embody Nigeria's journey, rooted in history, alive in culture, and forward-looking in progress. Beyond the urban landscapes, Nigeria's hidden gems continue to mesmerize. Coastal beaches like Tarkwa Bay and Lekki Beach provide serene escapes from city life, their palm-fringed sands and rhythmic waves offering moments of reflection and connection with nature. The Obudu Mountain Resort remains a highlight, its misty peaks, rolling hills, and lush forests creating an almost ethereal experience. For adventure seekers, the resort's cable cars, hiking trails, and panoramic viewpoints offer both thrill and tranquility. These natural wonders, coupled with the vibrant urban life, form the perfect balance between relaxation, exploration, and cultural immersion. Festivals and cultural celebrations remain at the heart of Nigeria's vibrancy. From the grandeur of the Calabar Carnival to intimate village rituals, the nation thrives on communal expression. Costumes explode with color, dancers move with precision and passion, and drums echo through cities and forest alike. Every celebration is a bridge between past and present, connecting generations through music, movement, and storytelling. These moments of unity and joy highlight the resilience and creativity of the Nigerian people, leaving visitors not just entertained but deeply moved. Culinary delights complete the sensory journey. Nigerian cuisine is as diverse as the nation itself, blending tradition, innovation, and regional flavors. From jollof rice and suya to egusi soup and afang soup, every dish tells a story of local ingredients, cultural history, and communal life. Street food, home-cooked meals, and modern gastronomy coexist, offering visitors a rich tapestry of flavors to savor. Sharing a meal in Nigeria is more than sustenance. It is an experience of connection, hospitality, and celebration of heritage. Nature continues to inspire awe. Rivers, waterfalls, mountains, and forests reveal Nigeria's ecological richness. Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls, the Idanre Hills, and the cross-river landscapes remain symbols of the nation's natural grandeur. Wildlife thrives in protected reserves, where animals roam freely and ecosystems flourish. Traveling through these areas reminds us of the delicate balance between humans and nature, and the responsibility to preserve these treasures for generations to come. Every sunrise, every sunset, and every panoramic view reinforces Nigeria's boundless beauty. The people of Nigeria are the thread that weaves these experiences together. Warm, resilient, and proud, they share their stories, traditions, and passions with visitors, transforming every encounter into a memorable exchange. Whether navigating a bustling market, participating in a festival, or learning a traditional craft, travelers feel welcomed into the heart of the nation. It is this human connection, alongside the landscapes, history, and culture, that makes Nigeria not just a destination but a journey into the soul of a remarkable country. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting skies in shades of amber, crimson, and violet, Nigeria glows with a timeless brilliance. Mountains and waterfalls shimmer in the fading light. Rivers reflect the colors of the sky, and cities pulse with life long into the night. The nation's story is one of resilience, creativity, and boundless wonder, a story that invites every traveler to explore, experience, and remember. Nigeria is a land of endless discovery, where each moment offers a new adventure, and every journey reveals a deeper understanding of its people, culture, and natural beauty. From ancient kingdoms to modern cities, from cascading waterfalls to bustling festivals, the nation stands as a testament to the richness of human history and the majesty of the natural world. As our journey concludes, the memories linger. The mist of waterfalls on your skin, the rhythm of drums in your heart, the flavors of local cuisine on your tongue, and the panoramic vistas etched in your mind. Nigeria is not just a place. It is an experience, a mosaic of wonder, and a destination that leaves an indelible mark on all who venture here. The story of Nigeria continues beyond this journey, waiting for every traveler to discover its next chapter, to walk its streets, climb its hills, and celebrate its vibrant spirit. As our journey through Nigeria comes to a close, the memories linger: the roar of waterfalls, the dance of festival drums, the vibrant colors of cities, and the serene beauty of mountains and rivers. Nigeria is a country of contrasts and harmony, where history, culture, and nature coexist in spectacular symphony. From ancient kingdoms that tell stories of resilience and artistry, to modern cities alive with innovation and energy, from hidden gems in remote landscapes to world-renowned festivals, Nigeria leaves every traveler inspired, awed, and connected to its heart and soul. This is more than a destination, it's an experience, a journey that stays with you long after you leave. Nigeria's wonders are waiting for those willing to explore, discover, and be amazed. So, pack your curiosity, open your senses, and let the magic of Nigeria leave its mark on you forever. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed exploring Prague as much as I enjoyed guiding you through it. If you found this travel guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more beautiful destinations from around the world. Got a favorite spot in Prague? Drop it in the comments.